Like all great things in this world, self-inquiry is very, very simple. But this simplicity has great beauty. So, how to practically approach self-inquiry? The process of self-inquiry implies the refinement of perception. It needs a great clarity of thought and a skill to deal with thought practically. If you observe your mind, you're daydreaming all the time, thoughts come and go, reactions. To reach the eternal, this refinement of perception is very necessary. Now let us just start and dive into it if you're ready. We close our eyes, and from here on, just listen and follow what I say. Just feel your body. Just be aware of your whole body. Wherever you find some unnatural tension, let go. Be very easy and natural. Because a lot of our mind is connected with the body. And if we are one with the body, that is a great step. Usually we are lost in thought, as we say, and don't notice the body. So just to feel the body, really reside in the body, is already a great thing to do. You can be aware of your feet on the ground. Just feel this touch. It is there for your noticing. You can be aware of the sitting area. Just realize that the chair is carrying your body. And observe your breath without any interfering. You neither push the breath nor you hamper it. You just let it flow as it wants to. And it is mostly the emotions, the tensions, that stop the breath and make it small. So your whole mind can be in the body, be aware of this lively tissue, because body is just a label. What you feel directly, there are sensations, and more the body will relax and get quiet and harmonious. It's like falling asleep, with the difference that we are awake. We see what is going on. So you can notice your body gets calmer and calmer by and by. Very naturally. You just stay close to the harmony and the calm. You can really sink into this simple feeling. And this is already a part of the question of who you are. You did not ask this, but I will show you this is already a question of who you are. If you look into your whole body, feel the sensations, there may be a part in it where the calm, where the silence is most prominent. Just take some time and feel yourself into this. Ramana Maharshi always said, every person in this world, when he's referring and pointing to himself, he points to the heart. So just observe this subtle feeling of calm in your heart. Also there, you can feel your breath. and let the breath flow easily and naturally. This can continue for some time. And then come back to the whole body. Just feel your whole body from the top of your head down to the floor and realize its oneness. So now we can go one step further. The most important result is not so much the body, but what happened to you. You were watching. You were merely observing this process of relaxation in your body. And this watching mode is what we aim at. Now very gently become aware of this fact that you are watching your body. You can realize that your body is an object in your perception. So this effortless watching is the key. So can you realize that the body is an object of your perception? You are aware of an object called body. Just stay with this understanding. It's a certain angle which is not a change, rather an understanding that I'm not identical with the body. I don't know by now what I am, but I can see there are two poles of attention, so to speak. One pole is your consciousness, and the other pole is the object, namely the body. It's very simple. We could do that in the street as well. It's nothing complicated. The difference now is that the body has become a very calm and homogeneous experience for you through this relaxation. So that makes it much easier for the mind to stay in this observing mode. You are merely watching. You don't have to achieve anything. You don't have to do anything. You just be. One of the greatest instructions of Ramana Maharshi was be still. So that is what you are now. You are much quieter. There may be thoughts coming and going. Stillness is a lively thing. But you can realize these two poles in your perception. Now stay in this simple, present calmness. Just stay there and be interested in what we just discovered, that you observe the body. So there are two poles. There's a subject and there's the body, the object. So now, be interested. What is it that observes the body? While feeling the body, you can be at the same time be gently aware of this fact that you are there. And slowly, the interest shifts from the body towards yourself. You rest in this understanding, in this realization that you are observing the body. So what do you perceive as the observing consciousness? It's impossible to find any entity there. Now it gets subtler. So this answer is perfect. Accept this fact that you cannot find a self. At least the fact that you cannot pinpoint anything, that you cannot name anything, is a good hint in this direction, that you are formless. Just accept this fact, but accept the fact that all you can observe will be an object. The subject can never be observed. When we get very precise, we will never find an I. So from here on, accept that everything you perceive, even your most beloved self-image, is just a thought. You can see it when it rises, you can perceive it when it's there, and you may perceive it's going away. Let's use an example. You're sitting at a beautiful lake and you see something is floating, comes into the field of your vision, it's there and it's gone. And then the next thing comes. Just be open for your mind. If we look precisely, this mind is nothing but a mental event in your present experience. There is nothing like the mind. The mind is just a happening right now. Whatever you feel, whatever you can perceive, this is happening. And let it just happen, nothing else. The self cannot be approached directly. You are already there. You are here. But you cannot be objectified. So all you can do is to sift out all objects, whatever objects turn up, even your most favorite ones. If you look precisely, you will see this is a thought. This is not me. I am aware of this thought. And again, turn the light towards yourself and be interested, what is it that is watching right now? Give away, you give away, you give away, you give away. And in this process, what you are becomes clearer. Just relax into this. Being, knowing. This knowing presence is what you are. As soon as any thought comes, turn back to yourself by inquiring what and who is perceiving this thought. And now we want to bring this state of clarity and awareness into the outer perception. So please come back to feel your whole body as a unit, as one homogeneous entity. And then be aware, still with closed eyes, that there is space around you, with all those sounds. Just realize there is space around you. And then slowly, like a newborn child, slowly open your eyes, but stay in this perception of space. Remain in this spacious sense. Just remain in this inner restful alertness. It's nothing contrived. It is always yourself. It has always been yourself. So you have always been yourself. You are formless. no I. Our whole life we have been conditioned to be someone, and that has its place, of course. But when we want to find our eternal nature, which is always present, we have to be more precise. So, come back to this stillness in the midst of activity. Just remember, I am observing something. And then more and more you will realize that you are what you seek. To use each and every little moment to inquire into that which is always there. The silent presence of God.